Oops. Alright, let me just make sure everything's still going well. It cut out my stream for some reason. Alright, that's probably looping. Alright, that should work. Alright, not sure where that cut out, but yeah, so I'm playing Ib today. This is one of my favorite horror games. It's really artistic, and I think that's pretty fun. And it's more psychological than jump scary. At least that's how I remember it. This game does have a few different endings. So I guess the way I'm gonna do this is I'm going to play through it just straight through. If I remember the good ending, I will get that, but honestly, it's, you know, up in the air. Alright, let's just get into it. In the early afternoon, under a gray sky, Eve and her parents were on their way to an art gallery. Did you remember everything, Eve? Oh, do you have your handkerchief? You know, the one you got for your birthday. Keep it safe in your pocket, okay? Don't lose it. And there we are, we're at the art gallery. Well, we're here. This is your first time at an art gallery, right, Eve? We're here today to see an exhibition of works by an artist named Giratina. And they don't just have paintings, but also sculptures, all kinds of other creations. I don't doubt that even you'll enjoy it, Eve. Should we get to the reception desk? Ah, yes, let's get some pamphlets as well. 1 second, I'm gonna turn the fan on real quick. There we go. I like to put on a sweatshirt before streaming, which means I'm gonna be overheating, but also not want to take it off because I'm comfortable. So, we'll just do it like that. Ah yes, let's get some pamphlets as well. We're just sitting here. Ah. You want to go on ahead? Really, Eve? Oh, alright. Just make sure you're quiet in the gallery, okay? Don't make a ruckus. Not that there's any need to worry about you, I suppose. Don't cause the other visitors any trouble now. Yeah, I'm not sure she ever talks. There's some pamphlets here. Ooh. I love it when I go to an art gallery and it tells me the controls. Yeah, so this game is almost 10 years old. Maybe I should take a break. And the anniversary is next year. Apparently, the guy who made this game is remaking it. So that's exciting. I think this game really is quite like nice looking, but it could use a little bit of polish. So I'm hoping it turns out alright. I might stream it again next year, but I mean, that's kind of redundant too, so we'll see. Alright. Welcome to the world of Giratina. We truly thank you for question mark today. We're currently holding a question mark for the great artist Weiss Giratina. I'm gonna call him Giratina, it's just easier. We hope you deeply enjoyed the art of the late Giratina. Guertina? I'm gonna go with that. Whose creations carry such mystery and beauty both. XXXXXX. You don't know some of the words. Yeah, so Eve is 9. So throughout a lot of the game, she can't read a lot of the things. A well-meaning blank. You don't know this word. I don't wonder what that could be. Well-meaning teacher? Well-meaning red woman? Breathtaking. Eek! I feel like it's sucking me in. Alright. So this is the thing that they put in all the magazine ads. Is it? I wonder what it's supposed to be. It looks like a painting on the ground, but that wouldn't really work. But it also doesn't look like a sculpture, so... I wanted so badly to see this piece with my own eyes. It's completely different from seeing it in a book. The atmosphere is just so... just like... you know? I mean, I guess she's 9. Like looking down deep into the sea from the surface. Man, if this thing were real, I'd probably pee myself, no lie. Gross. That's one big old display. Thanks, Grandma. Alright, this one. Beach blank. You don't know this word. Can't really tell what that is either, it just looks like a beach. Man, the great Guartina does not disappoint. The more I look, the deeper I see it is. Glass of blank. You don't know this word. I wonder what it could be, because I'm sure she'd know what water is. Blank spirit. You don't know this word. Oh my, so beautiful. Aren't you just looking at a column? I don't think he made these. Alright, blank. Ooh, I want this. Are there paintings on the walls here? Or do you just want these columns? I kind of hope you just want the columns. Blank of blank and stars. You don't know some of the words. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I just hit? Oh, what? Hang on. Oh, shift does that. Alright, won't push that again. A truly marvelous painting. I wonder how it might have been painted. With a brush. Selfless guard. I wonder what that is. The coughing man. Boy, it looks like the slightest jolt could make that stock part snap into 1,000,000 pieces. If that happened, I wonder how much I'd have to pay. Oh geez, that's scary. I mean, you're right, don't break the sculpture. I want to pick up those petals. I don't think so. They'll get mad. They'll get mad. You're boring. Whatever, I'm 9, I'm older than you. What does this say again? Blank of the deep. A world where man will never stand. To blank that world, I decided that I would blank it with the canvas. You don't know some of the words. Yeah, I really like that whole thing where they're... what can I save? Nice. Where they make it so she can't read some of it. It adds some mystery. It's fun. It's nice and bright outside. Lady taking the newspaper. Oh, he doesn't mind him standing in front of a blank. That man is upside down, I think. Blank towers. That's just... Maybe I'm blind, it just looks like a black screen to me. Oh, I've got the lights off too to add to the horror elements, although, to be fair, I don't know if it's really that necessary for this game. Worry. Ah. The headless fashion women. Death of the individual. They're individual, they got different colors. In my opinion, what Guartina, that was the laziest attempt. What Guartina, God, I'm just gonna stick with one. What Guartina is saying here is that the individual lies in one's expression, which is why these figures don't have heads, see? Don't you think so? I just think it's scary. Ah, well, indeed. But think of it less like them losing their heads, but them losing their very personality. The man keeps prattling on. I'll be honest, losing their very personality does not sound less frightening. What a strange sofa. Nothing wrong with that, of course. I'd like to sit on it, but I guess I can't. Reserved seat. Yeah, I guess. Isn't there thorns on that? Blank on the table. You don't know this word. Yeah, so... I'm not gonna go that direction. You'll see why in a minute. Blank diamond. You don't know this word. What a beautiful woman. What a beautiful woman. But I wonder if she was someone real. They say Guartina didn't typically paint any real people. But there's always a chance, you know. That girl could be out there somewhere. Wow! bitter fruit. Ha! Incredible, isn't it? This painting would be perfect hanging in our living room. Bet you it costs more than your house. Yes, superb. I'm truly jealous of Master Guartina's genius. Ha ha ha! Seems like there's so few pieces. Aren't there more than this? I don't think it's possible for them to fit everything in here and still leave room to walk around. Guartina's, kind of an obscure artist, you know. Probably only tiny art galleries like this could get away with an exhibition of his works. It'd be nice if more people knew about him, really. That rainbow stuff looks kinda tasty. I mean, if it's taste cleansing, then maybe it's candy. Ooh. Taste cleansing tree. Yeah, I'd give it a try. Sir Guartena is indeed astounding. I cannot hold him in high enough regard. Alas, if only he were still alive, I would have gladly been your apprentice. I mean, you can't just become an apprentice. I think usually there's a screening process. Blank. You don't know this word. Puddle woman. It's a kitty! Mommy, there's a kitty picture! Yes, I get it. Be quiet. I told you not to shout. I apologize if my daughter's been bothering you. Enlightenment. How did she know that word? Ooh, I like this one. Blank world. You don't know this word. What? Okay, weird. Blank world. And the music's gone. Great. Blank on table. Oh, and all the people are gone. I guess I can read some of these ones now. The Lady in Red. Blank of Century's End. You don't know this word. But again, she knew what century was. So either these are really crazy words or, you know. The Hanged Man. I mean, there's worse ways to be hanged. You could probably, you know, get out of that. Did I read this one? Lady, oh yeah, lady taking the newspaper. The window's all fogged up. Uh-oh. Wait, why am I hearing footsteps? Oh, jeez. Yeah, the window's locked. Doesn't appear to be locked, but it won't open. Oh, hello, sir. Doesn't look like it's locked, but it won't open. Oh, well, that's neat. Looks like someone was banging on this. Some sort of diamond. Ah! The fruit fell off. Oh, it's a cat. It made a cat noise. The dark figure. Is that what it said? Your dark figure. Uh-oh, it's leaking. There's blue liquid leaking from behind the frame. Comib. Come down below, Abe. I'll show you someplace secret. Down below. That sounds suggestive, and that's not okay. She's 9. Guess I'll save again. Oh, it wants me to go down there. What's this say? Oh yeah, I already read this. Oof, pardon me. Take a look at some of these. Maybe they do something else. Glass of blank. Blank spirit. Blank of blank and stars. Sky seen from a hill. The coughing man. Oh. He's literally the coughing man. Blank of spirit. beautiful at a glance, but if you get too close, it will blank pain. It can only bloom in blank bodies. You don't know some of the words. Alright. Well, I guess I'll just jump right in. I assume this is where it wants me to go. I'm just picking up like this. I know where it wants me to go. Ooh. New paintings. Come. Oh, there's a rose sitting in the vase. Take the rose. Take. Obtained the red rose. So yeah, I really like this game. It's really pretty. I think so, at least. Oh, the staircase is gone. I guess I'm trapped here forever. I wonder if I could have climbed back up if I hadn't climbed all the way down. I've never tried. The blank fish. You don't know this word. I guess it's blank. And here we go. It's locked. Oh, wait. What am I missing? Oh, I bet you there was something. I could have probably pushed that away from the door. There we go. Oh, it's painting. When the rose blanks, so too will you blank away. You know some of the words. There's something on the ground. Obtain the blue key. Oh, that's wonderful. Did she eat me? No, she didn't eat me. Did she do more? Oh, that's it. Thief! Thief! I don't know. It was just a rose, man. Chill out. They're like a dime a dozen at Walmart. I actually don't remember if they sell flowers at Walmart. That could be a lie. Ah, the green room. What the fuck? Oh, hello. I'm an ant. I love paintings. My painting is especially cool. I'd like to see it again, but it's kind of far away. Yeah, sure, bro. I'll see what I can do. Painting of a ladybug. A bee. A butterfly. A spider. Prologue. Chapter 1. Chapter 2. Last chapter. Oh, you can't cross the hole in the floor. Alright, well, I guess I'm trapped here. Oh, shit! Oh, that's right. Beware of the edges. I didn't read that. I remembered those were there. But, yeah, that's on me. For not paying attention. A painting of an ant. It looks like it can be taken off the wall. Remove. Now I've got an ant painting. It's locked. Come on. For me, buddy old pal? Alright. Yeah, don't touch the edges. Oof, excuse me. That's the horror element. Yeah, if there are any issues with the audio, I guess let me know. You can't cross this hole in the floor. Lay down the ant painting? Yes. Otherwise, you know, it is what it is. Oh, aw. I didn't mean that. Oh, I forgot to show it to the ant! Oh, I feel bad. Hey, buddy. What happened to my painting? I killed it. Don't go in this room, please. I feel bad. I was gonna show it to at least the ant. Oh, that makes me. This is the bad ending. That's not true, but. Oh, hello. Epilogue. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna die. Try it, dumbass. Fell down the pit. Get good, scrub. Alright. Sneak through here. I guess save. I almost died already. That's weak. Alright, one moment, guys. that. Yeah, save. Use the green key. Probably don't have to read every notification. Alright, there's a fish-shaped hole in the wall. Oh, a demon. I don't know about that. A chef's talent. I'm almost dead. It sucks. Play hide and seek? Oh, I didn't say yes, but okay. Oh. That's the best way to die. Eve accidentally looked at a naked woman and it killed her. Alright, use the green key. I guess we'll start over here, see if I can find some water. Painting of a red rose. Nice. There's a crack in the floor that could easily trip you up. Oh, a vase full of water. Place rose. Yeah, there's water over here. That was smart of me. Vase is out of water. Oh, now I got 5. Oh, hello, sir. Don't hurt me. Oh. Oh, I murdered him. There's something on the ground. Obtained the wooden fishtail. Alright, cool. Fish-shaped hole in the wall. So I feeded a fish and it, Play hide and seek, yes. Alright, I got 5 health now. Press. Oh, not you. Press. Not you. Oh, cool. Thanks for attacking me. Oh, yeah, that doesn't hurt me. It just does that. It puts a handprint on your screen. It's real fun. Oh, I found him. Found me. You get the prize. Ah. Chef's hand. You combined the wooden fish head with the wooden fish tail. Tamed the fish key. Man, I wish I could unlock more things with fish. Alright, let's go. Alright, put the fish key in the hole. Meow. Alright, what's this guy? Oh, he spat upon me. His tongue keeps wiggling. Oh, okay. Oh, alright, that was on me. Just when you've forgotten. Oh. Haha, nice try, doofus. Doofus. A totally white painting. Except, looking closer, there's actually a small number in the center. 9. You bastards. Make me check it twice. I can see the red. Beware of lips. I'm being aware. So yeah, if you go up to the lips, they bite upon you. What are you? The liar's room. Oh. A doll dangles from a rope. There's a doll on the ground. A small number. 18. So, red 9, green 18. Alright, so 18 times... what was the right number? 9. 18 times 9 plus purple. So I haven't found purple yet. Nothing happened, as expected. Alright, so it's probably in the liar's room. I like this puzzle a lot. Alright. I agree with the one in yellow. She's lying, so she doesn't agree with it. The one in white speaks the truth. Alright, I'm trying to remember. I think... Nope. So they're all lying, except one of them, I think. The one in white speaks the truth. Stand in front of the statue. Alright, go east 2, then south 2. That's the answer. I agree with the one in white. Wait, sorry, yellow? The only truth speaker wears green, which is not true. Alright, so... Yeah, so the puzzle is you have to find the one that isn't discredited, I think, which makes it orange. Stand in front of the statue, go east 4 steps, then north 2. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a loose tile at your feet. Number in the back of the tile. A purple 4. Alright, neat. Oh. That's a mess. What? Oh, there's an odd one out, so he hints at it. It's dripping with red paint. Liar. 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 Honesty is the best policy, guys. Alright, so... Fuck, it was a 4. Alright, so let's see, it was... Alright, 18 times 9 plus 4. Oh, shit. Can I do this in my head? I probably should be able to. 18 times 10 is 180, minus 9 is 171. 175? Ha! Oh, okay. I was excited. Password on the door. Alright, I'm just gonna cheat. Hang on, 18 times 9 is what? 162. Was that just way off? Oh, I should have subtracted 18, not 9. That's fine. $166. Alright, well, that's on me. I could have figured that out. Come on. That's embarrassing. Click. There was a sound. An apple on the tree sculpture. Obtain the wooden apple. Oh, and I give these to the lips, I think? I want to examine the painting. Apple born of a tree. Uh-huh. As opposed to apple born of woman. Oh, shit. That's on me. I forgot. Oh, I'm down to 1. I gotta be careful. Hungry, give food. That food, give it to me. Give the wooden apple. Yeah, if you don't give it the apple, you give it your rose, and I feel like you could be smart enough not to know that. Oh, uh-oh. Is that a guillotine? What? Nice try, doofus. I'm not gonna fall for your guillotine tricks. Uh-oh. I wanna know what that painting is. Oh, that's scary. Breath. Soul blanking blank? You know some of these words. Soul sucking tree? I know what the word tree is. That's scary either way. Alright. So we got and heart wounds. Smoking blank? You know this word. Heartbeat. I like this painting because it just does that. You can give it a pulse. No. Oh, did I read this one? A blank pattern. You know this word. It looks like a musical pattern. Now, if I were gonna pretend I didn't know what was in this game, I would just approach this thing not knowing what was in this game. The lady in red. But I know she's evil until I kill you. It's locked. Oh crap, that sucks. Oh, I think she drops the key. So I would have had to approach her anyway. Approach the red key. I achieved. I achieved the red key. Yeah, those things freak me out a little. Oh yeah. Moving storybook, written/drawn by XXXX, Carrie Careless and the Galette de Royce. Storybook drawn in crayon. You turn the pages. Oh shit, I don't remember this. Carry Careless and the Gallet de Ros. Happy birthday. That's a what? For your special day, we made a Gallet de Ros. What's that? There's a coin in this pie. If you eat the slice with the coin in, you'll be a happy person. That sounds like fun. Why are they making, like, Pokemon noises? Let's divide it up. Now pick the slice you want. Let's eat. Nom munch. Ah! I broke a tooth. Swallowed something hard. Haha, oh Carrie, it must have been the coin. What do I do? It's fine, the coin's small. We'll clean this up now. Is she gonna die from coin-related injuries? What's wrong, Mom? Have you seen the key to the study? It was right here on this table. Huh? It's the coin. The coin should have been put in the pie. Could it be that... Where could it have gone? Oh dear. Oh, my dear will be so upset. What do I do? Oh, I see. That's fucked up, kid. You can just wait for her to poop it out. Looks like I was just as careless as Carrie. Oh my god. I found that. I don't think I've ever seen that. Did this game get updated? I don't remember that at all. Art galleries in the world, a picture of galleries. Cool. I don't remember that at all. Various works drawn by Giratina. Scrap of paper. There's a scrap of paper between two books. Having fun? I mean, yeah, it's going well. The girl on the canvas. The women here quickly become fond of any humans they see. Once they set their sights, they become very blank. They'll continue to blank chase. Wait, they'll continue to blank chase you until they're satisfied, it seems. Anywhere, everywhere, to the ends of the earth. But if they have one weakness, it's that they can't open doors on their own. You don't know some of the words. Tragedy. Well, at least I can't get them in. They can't get in here. Look at her go. She's trying so hard too. Oof, pardon me. Eternal blessing. I can heal all I want. Look at that. I'm so healthy. Ting. What's in here? There's no water in the vase. You and the rose are blank. You must know the weight of life. You don't know this word. When the rose blanks, so too... Oh yeah, you know some of the words. Uh-oh. Is that a rose petals? Blue petals on the ground. A window. Palladian blue. Huh, I'm not seeing any blue ladies. Uh-oh. There's a gentleman on the ground. Blank art. Ugh. He's holding tightly onto a key. Take it. Ah. His son keeps wiggling. He doesn't. This one doesn't spit at me. A headless statue. Can I push it? Alright, I don't think I need to be here anyway. Oh, I remember now. Unfortunately, there's a dead man. Very distressing for a young child, I think. Alright. A window. Blank undercloth. You know this word. Oh, jeez. Hang on. Stop it. Oh, tape the blue rose. Oh. Oh, halo. Oh, man. Dork, you couldn't get me. Am I just holding the rose or is that my shirt? I don't know. Place my rose, because God, I need it. Place the blue rose. I guess I'll wake up that guy. I like that he has a blue rose. I kind of wish I had a blue rose, but it's fine. Red's cool too. What's this? The pain's gone. Ah. Well, we reawakened the emo. Eek! What? What is it now? There's nothing left for you to take, I tell you. Wait. Dear me, could you be a person from the gallery? Possibly. So you are. Thank heavens. There's someone here besides me. Ebe eats the rose. So I see. You wouldn't have any clue as to how or why all this... as to the how or the why of all this either. This game's got good music. I'm gonna... I should say that about every game. All the games have good music. Especially E.T. for Atari, if I ever play that. Best music. I believe my situation was much the same as yours from the sounds of things. I was looking at art, and I fell in the hole. Even down to these roses. Wounds appeared on me when my rose loses its petals. I thought I was a goner there. Thank you for getting it back. But also, when you get hurt, like the rose loses petals, so it's kind of weird. Now, first things first, we had better find a way out. I think I'll go mad if I stay in this dreadful place too long. I don't know, it's kind of nice. It's an art gallery. Ah, I still haven't asked your name. My, that was rude of me. Well, my name's Gary. Double R Gary. Classic. And you are? Ebe. Ebe, you say? That's a weird name. 2 letters, one's a B. I can't very well leave a girl to wander into danger. No, no. So I'll go with you, okay? Now let's go, Ebe. Dumb shit. Hike! I was just a bit startled. Really, that's all it was. Anyway, let's keep going and watch out for such bizarre things as that. That's a hell of a way to talk, Gary. Alright, well. A headless statue. What a lousy place for this thing. Step back a tad, wouldn't you, Ebe? And that's right, 9-year-old. You're not powerful enough for this. Ta-da! Now we can proceed. Alright, let's go. Ah, the hand monsters. Grieving Bride's left hand. Grieving Bride's right hand. They're both a little gropey, not gonna lie. Grieving Bride. Grieving Groom. Oh, I think this is something I have to know things about. There's Gary, he's in my save file now. A painting of coffee and cake. That sounds delectable. If only I could have coffee and cake. Uh-oh. We'll deal with this when I get to it. There's a thing in here. Oh, right, there's eyes. Yeah, what is that? That gross is what? Sorry. Why are there eyes in the floor? I guess we'll ignore them. Does this lone eye have a congestion problem? Do they hurt me? I assume they would, right? Oh, I can't even walk on them. Painting of a goyle. Painting of some large ice. This Giratina guy really, he really went all over the place with his art. There's a hole in the snake's eye. I'm sorry to hear that, Snake. A painting of some scenery. Oh, sweet. Puzzles. I think I already fucked up. Yep. No, I almost definitely did. Oh, wait, hang on. Now I fucked up. Alright, we'll try it again. God. It's like Pokemon Emerald all over again. Alright, there we go. There's something on the chair. Receive the eye drops. I don't know if I can look at the painting, but I don't know if I need to. It doesn't have a plaque. I got eye drops. Hello. Flowers are nice. Give me that flower and I'll let you through. Your flower, pretty please. Don't give. I'm begging you. I just want to sniff. Don't give. Just want it for a little bit. Oh. Alright, well. I don't want to deal with that. Alright, so yeah, I'm pretty much just down to. Oh right. Alright. Eve, what are you doing? Oh, hang on, what was that? The congested eyes looking your way. Stare back. So if you stare at the eye, it stares at you. That's funny. And then use eye drops. Boink. The congestion was cured. Uh-oh. There you go. Look. Staring intently at the wall. The wall's a slightly different color. Found a secret passage. Dope. There's something on the ground. Painted a red glass ball. I think I put it in the hole. Absolutely. Can't imagine anything else. Ah, cool key. Writing on the back frame. Behind the big tree. Oh, it's not a key then. Did I go in this room? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Alright, so does that hurt me? What is this? Why is there red here? Do you like mazes? I mean, they're fine. I don't like when they're filled with murder statues. Uh-oh, that thing's after me. Ow! Labyrinth. Okay. I'll grab you later. Check directly south from the red painting. What do you mean directly south? Do I actually need to be in here? There's a trick to solving mazes. Hug the right-hand side and reach the end eventually. Not a bad trick, but it doesn't help the ceiling being far too low for comfort. Not to mention those weird things loading around giving me the creeps. Be careful not to get trapped between them, okay, Eve? I think I might have just fucked that up. Oh, alright. God damn it. Alright, what's the last thing I did? I actually don't remember. Alright. Red rose, lace handkerchief. Did I get the eye at least? Nope. There's a secret passage. Can I find it without? Oh, I didn't get the. Should have saved. It's fine. I think I remember the puzzle. There we go. Yeah, I'll save before going back in there. Use eye drops. Congestion was cured. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Behind the big tree. I wonder if it's in this room. No, I don't think there's a tree back here. Maybe there is. Yeah, I don't think there is. Alright, just making sure. Oh, geez. Yep. Cool. I think I just need this. Directly south from the red paint. There's a lot of red paint. The switch on the wall. Press it. There was a sound outside. Oh, what about here? What about here? Oh, is it just one switch? Cures all or whatever. Oh, a secret door. Did I actually save? Yeah, I think it. Cool. Lift chair. Wine sofa. Never mind. A giant glass, wine glass cut diagonally with a red cushion inside. That doesn't look like very comfortable sitting. Alright. Melancholy. You don't know this word? Melancholy, huh? Well, really, who wouldn't be in such a place? In this place. This place. Puzzle. A skeleton painted in all kinds of colors. Those aren't real bones, okay, Eve? Well, thank you for the comfort. Feeling. A tree sculpture that vaguely resembles a person. You gotta be pretty clever to come up with this stuff. Something gleams amid the leaves. Obtain the silver ring. Is this a wedding ring? No, what would this be doing here? Now I gotta remember, I think the puzzle was what finger does a wedding ring go on? Fairly certain it's the right hand? Oh, what finger specifically though? Put it on. Ring finger. Oh, not that one. Put it on ring finger. Okay. Put the ring on the ring finger. Oh, she throws a bouquet. Oh, that's the hint. There's a guy there. Beautiful bouquet. It wouldn't go in front of the guy part. Wah, wah. That's fine. Oh, I don't think I healed. There's a healing spot. Not here. In the statue room. Is it worth the risk to try to go to it? Yep. Oh! Alright, that was quick. Nice and easy. Super clean. Alright, so I got a bouquet, so I can feed it to this little guy here. Flowers are nice. Give me that flower and I'll let you go. Give bouquet. Handed over the bouquet. Thanks. It smells nice. Well, chow time. Well, that's terrifying. Ah, that was good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks so much. As promised, you can go through. Just take this door in. Well, see ya. Unbalanced box. Certainly looks that way. Devotion to custody. Oh, right. Everyone loves these. Creepy, pale-faced homunculus heads. Oh yeah, and the face gets sadder every time. Or more evil? Oh, is he looking in a direction? Oh, his eyes follow me. It's like 1 pixel, so you probably can't see it very well, but his eyes are following me. That's creepy. And that one doesn't have pupils. Wouldn't want them anyway. Alright, gang. Uh-oh. I might just go down and not deal with that right away. Oh, right. I think there's a switch that activates these, actually. Nope, that one's just okay. That one's just ready to go. It's affixed to the floor. Oh. Nothing happens? Cool. How many paintings of women are in this room? Nothing happens. Alright, so hang on. Let me just go through. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I saw something. A window. Alright. It's 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna wake them all up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright. So just one's up right now. That's 14. Dope. There was a sound. Don't place in full health. Please do not touch the displays. If by any chance you damage any exhibits, you'll be expected to pay with your life. So letters are missing. Oh, hang on. Do I have to match these? I don't know. Wonderful days. The gallery is like a spooky amusement park with lots of strange things. It's so much fun playing here. The day was over before I knew it. Isn't it a fantastic place? Why don't you join me here? You'll never be lonely with all this company. Now it's cool. It's another lady. I have to check the statues now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Ah, fuck, 6. It's locked. So there were 6 statues, but I don't know if that's actually something I need to know. Got a lot of locked doors here, huh? Can I push these? Or can Gary? So we got this thing. The hanged man. Oh, that's right, there is a password on this. Expect clothes. 6295. I remember this game. I'm real good at remembering this game. 6, 2, 9, 5. There was a sound. It depicts a vase on a table. Yeah, it's right here. Uh-oh. Huh. I wonder what he wants. Oh, am I supposed to push it to the same spot it is in the other room? Huh. Then I don't actually know. Can I push this one? No place. Never be lonely with all this company. Okay. So my guess is I have to somehow make this guy happy. I don't know how. I mean, I got in here. Can I push it out? No, I don't think so. At least not from here. Should just push it in every corner until it works out. Let's fix the floor. Alright, we'll see. So that's locked. Got the password. Oh, I wonder if there's more I can see from him. Whole body? Cool. Expect face. That didn't really help. Okay. So this is locked. I think that's locked. Window. This is open. Oh, do they want me to... Hey, let me try something. I don't want to waste the healing, but I think I need to. Face is out of water. So if I do this... That's not helpful. Alright, gosh. This is embarrassing. I'll check real quick. I don't want to look up too much stuff, but I can't think of what this one is. Yeah, I like this game a lot, but some of the puzzles are a little obscure. Huh. I feel like it's implied that I can get into other rooms from here, but I know the solution, but I want to see if there's a way for me to actually figure it out properly. So I'm gonna just examine a bunch of shit in here. Oh Jesus, that was just me not paying attention. That one was locked. Was there? There might be another room I can go into. Cool. Oh, apparently not though. Yeah, I think it's just a straight path. Alright, well, I tried. Took damage pathetically and stupidly. How embarrassing. Oh, I can't examine the painting. Can't examine that painting. Another room that I can't go in. Another painting. Another painting. Alright, so do I just literally have to guess this? Oh, I can see the freaking slots. I'm dumb. Oh, hey. Mannequin head. Was this here earlier? I don't think it was. Ah. A mirror. Aw, that's cute. Still a mirror. Oh. What the? When did this get in the room? I can't move it. That's neat. A mirror. Ah. Gary has two heads. Eek. Well, what is that? Why you? Cover your eyes or stop Gary. I'm gonna stop Gary. Right, Eve. That was very immature of me. Well, let's go. Mannequin head. Yeah, so I think evil things happen if you break the mannequin head. Though, I don't... Yeah, that's what they say. By any chance you damage any exhibits, you will be expected to pay with your life. Some of the letters are missing. Let's see if this unlocked more than just that room. Because, yeah, I didn't break that mannequin head, but I don't know if that means everything's unlocked. Yeah, am I missing a key or something? That's quite irritating. A window. Oh, that one's going real slow. Oh, there is a key. Oh, that's probably my fault. I wasn't looking. That green one, Jesus, she is booking it. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, nice try, dummies. Jesus Christ. Great key. Oh, I already been in here. Don't break. Alright, so we gotta go see which room's unlocked. Is it this one? Nope, not that one. Must be this one then. Use the gray key. Actually, I want to save first. Alright. If you're tired, one at rest, you'll never be hurt again. Glad I saved. Oh, hang on. I think I remember this being a thing. Couple. It depicts a familiar man and woman. Those two are my parents. Nani? The people in this painting are your mom and dad. Your dad and mom. They do resemble you a bit, Eve. Why would there be in a painting set? Why would such a painting be down here? Oof. Huh? Where are they? Well, I can't say that I know either. Don't worry, they must be somewhere. I thought she was a tough kid, but even this is getting to her. But she doesn't talk either, so, you know, it's hard to tell. The door went open? Are you kidding me? The door was wide open. Uh-oh. That sound, is that coming from outside? Something's at the door. Be careful. So, I think I'm supposed to push something in front of me. Or not. Door won't open. Oh, I have to go through there. Ah! Nice. Nice. Alright. Jesus. Everything went to shit, guys. Alright, safe. Safe. Terrifying. I'm glad we stopped here. Oh, I think that's on purpose. Like, it knows you're gonna stop there. Pant. That should be far enough, I think. We certainly showed them. And Ebe throws up. My, well then. Let's keep go. Ebe? Oh my, what is it? Are you okay? Ebe, stay with me now. Ebe! Ebe! And she is gone. We lost her. Uh-oh. Keep going, Ebe. I don't think I'm controlling any of this. This might just be a cutscene. Uh-oh. You okay, dude? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's kind of a lot, huh? I can imagine that'd be a nightmare thing. Ooh, Ebe, you passed out. Ah. Rise and shine, Ebe. How do you feel? Had a nightmare. I see, you poor thing. I can't say I'm surprised. Be exposed to such frightful sights, you know. Perhaps I shouldn't have woken you. I'm sorry. I didn't even notice. Or should have woken you? I can't remember. I read that kind of quick. Ebe, would you take a look at the pocket of that coat? Aw, the music's getting all magic-y. Huh? There's a piece of candy. You can have that. Feel free to eat it. Let's rest here a while longer before we set out again. This coat smells like you, dude. It fucking stinks. I'll pick up the coat. Gary's coat, it's tattered all over. What if the implication is that Gary's supposed to be homeless or something? I just sort of assumed he was anime because if you look at his reflection, he seems pretty anime. Rules of the art gallery: no loud conversation, no photography, no food or drink, no touching the displays, no fountain pens, no leaving ever. Oh, alright. Untitled. Save. Oh, my coat. Thanks, Eve. Handed over the coat. Books. Fun pictures. It's filled with lots of large drawings. That's nice. Fully healed. Can you walk? If you're tired, make sure you tell me right away, okay? Don't be shy about it. I'll completely understand. I don't know if I can eat the candy. I think I just have it now. Eve, are you ready to set out again? I'm ready. Okay, let's get going then. Luckily that room was right fucking there. Ah, the purple room. My favorite. Do you want to examine that? I don't know if I do. Ah, a labyrinth. Ah, the exit's blocked. Cool. Red button. Press. I woke up another one. Oh, golly. Blue button. Press. Well, that's the one that opens the door. Green button. Press. Make sure to wake everyone up. Diary. It said that the spirits dwell in objects It said that spirits dwell in objects into which people put their feelings. Well, I thought that. If that's true, then the same must be true of artwork. So today I shall immerse myself in work, so as to impart my own spirit into my creations. Is that really all it says? You could have said something about the exit. It's open though. Ah, now they're all alive. They're trapped in there, but at least they have sentience. Or at least violence. Milk puzzle. Eve, have you heard of milk puzzles? I probably have, but I don't remember. Well, as the name implies, it's a puzzle where all the pieces are white like milk. Since there's no picture on them, they're much harder than regular puzzles. Very smart people can finish them in no time at all, but to be honest, they're not exciting, since they don't even make a picture at the end. Feels much more worth it to do a puzzle of a picture you like. That's philosophy. Alright, save. Fleeting thoughts on a moonlit night. I don't know if do I want to try advancing? And check out the knockdown door. A mirror. A mirror. Oh. Jeez, the statue is blocking the way. Wee. Alright, that should do it. A cord hangs from the ceiling. Pull. Oh, what'd that do? A mirror. Did I turn the lights off somewhere? Alright, I guess I'll take a look. Oh, there's some text on the wall. What is the title of the large floor painting in Giratina's exhibition? Could it be the password? The big fish painting, right? Did you see that one, Eve? What was it? I think it was something of the deep. Huh, what was that word? Eve, can you give me a letter to jog my memory? Of the deep. What of the deep? V? View of the deep? Isn't that a bit straightforward? I get the feeling that's not it. R? Row of the deep? Ah, that sounds right. Cool, I couldn't remember either. Except, I feel like the title carried a greater sense of scale. Oh well, at this rate, where are we to use the password? What's A of the deep? Abyss of the deep. Alright. That actually is right, I know that right. Did you read the title? Abyss of the deep. So, you don't see anything. Never mind. I just moved it. Why is it locked again? I just didn't unlock the door. Ah, that's what the password's for. Abyss of the Deep. Nice. What are you? Separation? What an off-putting painting. Huh, the lights! And Gary's alone. It's too dark to see. Eve, are you there? I'm a dick. Eve, are you there? Oh no, what do I do? No, you're there. You should have said something. You worried me. Haha, got him. But this is a problem. Ah, that's right. I forgot I had a lighter. Help, no, stop. Don't, wait. Huh? Don't kill me? I don't think this is good for my mental health. I can agree, Gary. Stop. Jesus. I found myself blank, my finger over her blank. Beautiful blank. As she lay there, blank my blank, Oh, I think, yeah, it's a sex thing. Wait until you're older to read this kind of stuff. That's funny. The woman here likes playing Loves Me, Loves Me Not. The women here. Woman? I don't know. Notice to all visitors, there's a strict ban on fire-starting implements in the gallery. We request that you please report the use of any matches, lighters, or the like. Should the use of such implements be reported to the staff, comma. Oh, I don't know. That's fun. Where do I go from here now? Oh, there's a door. So I think the lighter killed it? Whatever it was. Ah! Jesus! I forgot she was just right there. Ah! Whoa, are you okay? What's up, Blondie? Ah, wait! Hey, could you be one of the visitors to the gallery? Ah! As I thought. I am Gary, and this girl is Eve. We were in the art gallery, but soon enough found ourselves lost in this odd place. So now we're both trying to find a way out. Presumably you're doing the same? No, I like it here. I was looking to see if there was anyone else too. I wanted to get out, so I... Ah, I knew it. Well, would you like to come with us? Huh? It's dangerous to be alone here. There's a lot of strange creatures around. Like Gary. So will you come with us? I think it would be best if we all stayed together. Yeah, I'll come. Then it's decided. Oh, what's your name? Mary. Mary then. Nice to meet you. Yeah, it's nice to meet me. Nice to meet you, Eve. Nice to meet you too. Teehee, thanks. Alright, now that we have more company, we can proceed with our spirits high. Yay! I'm glad our spirits are high. The force of quarrel. Nah, I don't need it. Maybe I can heal. You're gonna make me? That stinks. Oh. Alright. Say, seeing as Eve and I both have roses, Mary, do you perhaps have a rose as well? Yeah, I do, a yellow rose. Ah, so you do. You two keep those safe. Don't you dare lose it, and don't give it to anyone, and... Wow! Abe's rose is red, my rose is yellow! I like yellow, but I also like pink. Oh, and blue. Learn to listen, will ya? You silly bastard. Which one is it really? I don't know, one of them? Oof, pardon me. Save. Flowers of Jealousy. Oh, I remember this area. Red eyes. The love of this painting, this room, why must it be so unsettling? Huh? Really? I think it's cute. Huh? What about this is cute? They're kind of creepy looking, I'll admit. I just think it's cute. What about Eve? It's cute. I want to pet it. Not sure. What do you mean, not sure? Well, alright then. At any rate, let's try to get out of this creepy place quick. I feel like I'm being watched in this room. Talk about unsettling. Rune of the Heart. If your mind suffers too much, you'll start to hallucinate. In the end, it will break apart. And more worrying yet, is that you will not even be able to recognize that fact. Oh, Jesus! The rabbit ornament is shattered. Something gleams amid the shards. The violet key. Rabbit ornament. The creepy rabbit ornament. A sound comes from the painting. Huh? That sound's getting closer. Uh-oh. Something came up from the ground. This is bad. Get away from the painting. Eve, watch out. Uh-oh. Gary, you're separated. Are you two alright? Ah, that scared me. Eve, are you hurt? That was scary. It was certainly startling, but as long as you're not hurt. But with these things in the way, I can't get over there. Maybe I can cut it down? Wait, what's this? These vines are made of stone. What to do? Hey, Eve, you got a key to that room, right? Maybe that key opens that door there. Might find something to get rid of these in another room. So hey, can we go look? Well, I wonder if you'll be okay. We'll be fine, right, Ebe? I'd rather not split up. Huh? Why not? We'll be back real quick. I can't think of anything else. You got a good point. Gary. I suppose you're right. As much as I hate to have to split up. But if you don't find anything, make sure you come straight back, okay? Then we'll rethink about what we can do. Yeah, got it. Alright, let's go. Alright, see you, Gary. Don't die. I'm almost certain nothing evil will happen to Gary while I'm in the other room. Nothing evil at all. A headless statue. Looks like this would break if you hit it. Way too heavy to move, though. A headless statue again. Another headless statue. Is that a headless statue? A sketch of some strange thing. Nice. It's filled with worn brushes. Is there anything in these boxes? Packed with various painting tools. Anything useful in here? Ah! There's a palette knife in the box. Maybe this can cut the vines. Let's try it. I was just kidding. You're not good with jokes, are you, Ebe? But I think I'll hold on to this. You know, just in case. Uh-huh. Cool. It's filled with various kinds of paint. Yeah, I guess. It's filled with yellow drawing paper. Let's check this. I checked everything, didn't I? Filled with worn brushes. I don't really see anything useful. Should we just go back to Gary now? What? Huh? That scared me. Uh-oh. Huh? The exit! When did that move? Wasn't it just against the wall? Move it, Eve! We can't push it from here. Really? Heave! It's no good. It won't even budge. What do we do, Eve? We can't get out. Well, I guess we'll have to just look over this way, Eve. A window. A window. Fallen star. No, I want to get it. And then it splatters. They don't let you pick it up, I don't think. You're supposed to. But I don't think they'll let you pick it up until after. Clown! Oh, Jesus. 4. I want you to have fun, Eve. Come to a fun world without any adults. I don't think she ever asked for that. We'll be together. You, me, and our friends. What the fuck are you on about? Excuse me. The classic red flower orb. There's no floor here. Unfortunate. I wonder what Gary's doing. We kind of left him behind. Sigh. I have 10 fucking flower petals. They're taking their time. I wonder if something happened. Eve, Mary, can you hear me? No good. I knew I shouldn't have let them go alone. What to do? Well, I suppose I'll investigate that room again. As much as I hate to go back in there. I always hated rabbits. They're so creepy. Oh! Alright, well. Ruin of the heart. If your mind suffers too much, you will start to hallucinate. Uh-huh. Looks like. And in the end, it'll break apart. And more worrying yet is that you won't even be able to recognize that fact. Red eyes. Yeah, it's a much better painting name than, it would have been with the bunny. No wonder how can I look at it? This is not cute. It's kind of cute. Nothing of note here. Ah, a hole. Why didn't I notice it earlier? Oh, well, I can get out this way. Disturbing doll. Disturbing doll. Alright, I guess we'll go through here. Dope. Saved. There is no exit. There is no reason. I can think of no reason that gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Cord hangs from the ceiling. Pull. Ah. You must be kidding. It switches off the power? Whew, thank goodness. I thought it wouldn't come back. Well, this one. Pull. What is this? I've got, at least full health. Oh, mostly full health. Cord hangs from the ceiling. Pull. Ah. Well, I'm just going to take all kinds of damage now. Cord hangs from the ceiling. Pull. Sure. Nice. Made a bridge. I don't know what that did. Weird. Pull. Well, could have been worse. A red fluid flows from the doll. I'm really getting sick of this. Can't really blame it, Gary. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, there's no exit. There's no reason. All right, what's in here? It's locked. All right, I guess I'll let the ladies take care of it. Ugh, sorry. Get my stretches in. Calisthenics. Isometric exercises. Care to join me? Oof, excuse me. Oh. Eve, look, now we can cross. Stare at it intently. I love that she can just stare at things with eyes. What are you doing, Eve? Come on, let's cross. Is it okay to cross? Aw, it gave consent. That's always nice. There we go. Oh, and it tells you which one you can pick, too, if you look up on the ceiling. But I wouldn't have thought to do that anyway. Something's moving inside. Eve, let's not open that box. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, well, fuck me, I guess. Boink. Push. Push. Cool. Boink. I guess... Gary, you got yourself a thingus. Click. Cool. Honestly, this game isn't crazy long if I remember right. Apparently, like, just the base game is 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. A disturbing doll. Hello there, Gary. I don't mind being alone. I don't like being alone. Take me with you. I would. I feel like that would probably go better. Another disturbing doll. Well, hey, why aren't you taking me? I forget, is it still back here too? No, it is not. That's not great. Why are you ignoring me? Do you hate me? I think he might. Hey, play with me. I know lots of fun things we can do. Honestly, no, I think maybe he's doing the right thing. I was gonna say maybe you should have taken it, but I don't know if that would have gone better. I've got lots of friends too. I'll introduce you. Be here forever. Well, yeah, see, now that's more of a red flag. A disturbing doll. How long are you going to follow me? Enough of this. I'm busy and I'm not going to be your buddy. Move it out of the way. It would be best not to get involved here. Can you imagine if he would have kicked him? Take me? No. It's locked. The doorknob is strangely cold. That's a fun room. I remember it. It's locked. Oh yeah, health. Boing, boing, boing. I'll always be with you. My home is just nearby. Did I save? I don't remember. Right. Juggling. And this is a fire room. Oof, what's with this room? Don't want to stay here long. I'm trying to remember if I can do any of this without getting the water in here. I don't think I can. Got this pedestal of some sort. Collect the 7 balls of paint, then the room will be colored and your bridge will be made. Balls of paint, I wonder where those are. Locked. Oh, I remember. Fishing hook. Huh? There isn't one. It's confusing. Alright, well, for now, I guess I'll just talk to the ladies. Boink. Here we go. Hey, Ebe, can I ask you something? Is Gary your dad? Nope. So your dad is somebody else. I see. Is your mom nice to you? Yes. When she's not mad. Ah ha ha, she gets mad at you, Ebe? Yeah, I pee a lot on the floor. You want to see your parents again soon, right? I want to get out soon, too. Let's make sure we leave together, okay? Promise. I don't think Ebe said a damn thing. You can stay here for all I care. Ah, there's fire in this area. That's no good. Ah, there's something on the table. A tree key. Lady without her umbrella. Oh, that's a Greek tragedy. Take it off the table. Never mind. I don't want to break them. If I knew anything. Vase full of water. Don't place. Not yet, at least. Tattletale. Heavenly thread. What's this place? There's no color. Well, it doesn't mean a dang thing. It's like there's someone there. There's a rainbow on the canvas, except... It's locked. Fisherman. There's nobody there, though. What's you? Skin and blank. You don't know this word. Mary, what's this word? What's this? Can we put in a name? Marvelous Night. There was a sound. That was just a guess, though. So I don't think I saw that painting. A lone keyhole. There's a hole in this painting. Use tricky. I bet you that would have hurt me if I would have put my finger in. The Collected Works of Giratina. Part 1. Contains paintings by Giratina in alphabetical order. Should we take a look? LGJ. Lady in Red. It was said that he based this on a lover he had at the time, but he has denied this claim. Truth, Giratina based it around the blank women who attempted to court him for his inheritance. I think it was loose women. You know some of these words. Girl's demise. It's about time. There was a little girl. The girl went with her parents to an art gallery, but all of a sudden the girl realized that she was lost. She searched through the dim gallery, but could find neither her parents nor the exit. Scared, helpless, lonely, hungry, and thirsty, she fell and hurt herself, putting her body past the limit. The last page has an illustration of a collapsed girl. That's comforting. Hey Mary, what do you think of that? Am I gonna die? I think maybe I'm gonna die. Alright, well I'm gonna sip here then. Tree key? There we go. No checking out books. Alright, I'm checking them out. There's no fear greater than the unknown. Terror. Being alone is fearful. A group of 2 can have relief. A group of 3, the rest is turn off. Hope Eve and Mary are okay. Well, as long as there are 2 of them, I guess. Enlightenment. Endearment. The essentials of color. It describes the uses of color. What's this now? It's soft, but I feel like I could break it. Perhaps this is a ball of paint? Obtained the ball of paint. Green. Huh? It vanished. I should be able to move it, but I can't. Theorems of this world. Via a trading of existences, the imagery can be made reality. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, that's scary. I should be able to move it, but I can't. Oh, yeah, he said that already. Yeah, Marvelous Night. There's that painting. Depths. Yeah, we got the green paintball. I'll always be with you. My home is just nearby. Okay, just making sure he doesn't say anything different. Locked. Oh, I can reach the umbrella. Okay. Yeah, you take a lot of hits in that room. Place Rose! Alright, so we'll go back. Oh, wait a minute. Huh. Locked. God, this is real tricky. Skin and blank. You don't know this word. I think I already did all this. Oh, wait a minute. Did I read all the rest of those painting descriptions? G. The blank fish. Despite being grayscale, this curious piece makes clever use of shading and angles to give the impression of color. The blank detail put into even the scales evokes a wide variety of emotions in people. You know some of these words. Alright. The J page. Juggling, a work based on a juggler you saw at the circus with his grandchild. As it is extremely rare for Giratina to use real people as models, this piece is highly valuable. Cool. What was this one called? Skin Blank. I guess back to Gary? Juggling. A voice comes from the painting. What year was I born? Crap. Wrong. Oh, he hits me? Come on, dude. I mean, I can heal infinitely, but... What year was he born? Wait, what? 6223? I don't... Huh. Alright. We'll give it a shot. What the fuck is this game? What the hell? Something on the ground. Ball of paint. That's fucking creepy. ultraviolet. Appreciate it if I could have gotten that, you know, early. Oh, hello. Hey, what are you doing? I want to play too. No. Be honest, you spooked me a bit. Nice. What was this called again? Tattletale. I don't know. Do I want to try to? Why doesn't it have hair? Take it off the table? Yeah, I'm okay with it. I feel bad for breaking it, but I think I need to. It probably has paint balls in it. Oh, unfortunately, Eve doesn't have infinite healing. Oh, cool. Ah, Eve, look, Eve, there's cracks on the floor. There's some weird gas coming out. That's gross. I guess. Oh, hello. Oh, they're mad at me now because I broke them all. Did I use this yet? Yay! Unfortunately, that's the end of that. Yeah, the mannequins do not like when you break them, as it turns out. Alright, fishing hook. Could be with hook. Touch it. Yeah, that sounds about right. But always worth a check. Hook umbrella. Well, it went into the painting. Oof. There sure are a lot of inexplicable things going on. Gary, you're such a skeptic. Alright. Hello. Let's. Oh, there it is. Hey, look, Ebit caught something. Oh, thanks, guy. Take it. Alright, now put the umbrella in here with the things I murdered. Ebe, umbrella! Okay. There you go. All right. Huh? Huh? It started to rain in this room. That's so weird. I wonder if maybe that's going to lead to something I can do in the other room downstairs. I wonder if these areas are linked somehow. Oh, I killed him. I didn't mean to do that. Actually, when did I last save? Well, I can always check. Water is not dripping. Of course I saved after I murdered the mannequins. I could have saved the mannequins from their terrible fate if I hadn't done that. Alright, take the umbrella. Keep the umbrella. Now it's raining. Lady with her umbrella. See? That's the good ending. Alright, now I'm gonna go check out Gary's deal. Nice rose. Wait, what? Why'd that kill me? Alright, now I should just be able to go in again. Oh! Nice. I live, bitch. Ah, that strange gas is gone. Wink. Perfect. full health. Alright. Can I get in here now? Nope, still screwed. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Whew. Alright, going back up. Gas is gone, so I can probably go in here now. Hello, mannequin head. Don't hurt me. I didn't mean it. Eve, look, stairs. We can take them to the lower floor. Head the statue. This is in the way. Aspiration. Unfortunately, I don't have my big buff Gary friend over here to save my life. I think there is a paintball that... Oh, maybe not. Mannequin head. I thought there was a paintball falling down that splattered. Maybe I'm wrong. Fisherman. Locked. Tattletale. There's a rainbow on the canvas. There's a floating paintbrush and palette. Alright, I think the rest is probably up to Gary. At least until I unlock those other doors. Locked. Doorknob is strangely cold. There's something on the ground. Obtain a ball of paint. Nice. How many do I still need? I need 3. Oh! Nice. Something on the ground. Obtain ball of paint. Pink. Strained ear. Collected works of Giratina, Part 2. Contains paintings by Giratina in alphabetical order. Wonder if there's anything useful. S page. Serpent Spirit, 6248. Beginning with this piece, Giratina began his focus on abstract art. But at the time, Cubism was more popular, leaving Giratina's various abstract works largely ignored. Didn't he do a lot of abstract works? Like, isn't all of his work abstract? H. The Hanged Man. Giratina painted this as a page filler while working for a magazine. Once this illustration became renowned, it was sold for a limited time as an actual tarot card using the picture. Presently, it is nearly impossible for one to find the tarot card. Alright, so collected words of Giratina Part 2. M. Mary. Blank. The last work of Giratina's life. While this girl appears almost lifelike, naturally she is not based on a real person. And it's Mary! With yellow roses! There's a familiar painting on the page opposite of the description. Why, it can't be, that's Mary! And there's a bouncing ear painting now. She doesn't exist, what does that mean? But then, who or what is with Ebe? I heard Mary's secret. Alright. Huh. Definitely gonna save. I picked up something good. I'm making it my treasure. A disturbing doll. Oh, its stomach seems bigger somehow. What should I do? Check the doll. I suppose I'll look closer. Something came out of the doll's stomach. It's a ball of paint. Oh, neat. Oh, well, I guess you're able to move. The door's unlocked. Don't go in. I'll save real quick. See if Mary and company can do stuff. Oh! Hey, Mary! Tattletale, it's whispering something. What's it whispering? Mary? Mary! I'm Mary! Oh, 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 ah, I am Mary, 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 I am Mary. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, dude. Come on. Oh. In my way, in my way, in my way, in my way! She's swinging the palette knife. Nice, Mary. I'll leave you to your devices. You seem... Eve, don't leave me. Fa la 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 la. Ah, it's a song. Original by me, Mary. You should sing when you're sad. You'll be having fun again before you know it. So that's cool. I'm glad you're still with us, Mary. I'm glad the second I found out you weren't real, you turned creepy and weird. Can I get the key yet? No, I betcha I need good old... Oh, Mary's just checking the art, huh? I guess... Gotta get my main man doing this. Oh, Gary, it's nice knowing you. Door's unlocked. Oh, go in. Oh! Disturbing doll. Can I leave? Alright, cool. Actually, I want to check something to make sure I have all the paintballs. Yep, just need one more. I really don't like this room, because this can drastically change the outcome of the game. It'd be cool if I could search these things beforehand. There's something on the ground. Obtained white ball of paint. Ball of paint vanished. That's 7 of them. Nice. Door won't open. Huh. No way. Why? Writing appeared on the door. Let's have another treasure hunting. Who has the key? What is? What now? This is bad. Where's the key? Disturbing doll. Nothing in there. Tear open stomach. There's a bug wriggling inside. Gross. Disturbing doll. Disturbing doll. Disturbing doll. Tear open stomach. Yes, the key. Thank fucking God. All the eyes turned. Oh my God. Pant gasp. I've had enough of that room. Yeah, so you can fail in that room, and then Gary is dead. Why did I have to deal with that? Whatever, they're cute. But thinking about it, it might be in just as terrifying a situation. We've got to regroup soon. I'm gonna save. Because can't let my main man die. Can't let my main man have to go through that again. Huh? The door's open. Gross. Stairs. I've come this far, but now I'm wondering if I should keep going. But I'm not sure what good going back will do. Go ahead. So I'm terrible, really. Just keep moving. There's no other option. Please let her be safe. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I can grab the key now. Nice. Something on the table. Obtained the brown key. Illusion. Floating palette and brush. A rainbow on the canvas. Neat. Alright, so everything's as it should be. Mary's being a freak. Gary is not dead. Hang on, where were the stairs? I think they were down. Was this the staircase? Yeah, it is. Hey, Mary. If this is in the way. If only this thing weren't here, we could go down there. Gotta move it now. Gotta move it now. Headless statue. Headless statue. Aspiration. Alright, I guess we can try going back, Mary. You murdered this thing. Mannequin covered in wounds. Yeah, I didn't mean for that. Yeah, I don't know what she wants to. She probably wants to move this. I can't move it. Oh, that's what the brown key unlocks. That's cool. Hey, Mary. Where are you going, Eve? Why are you going by yourself? We promised we'd be together. I didn't promise a goddamn thing, girl. Right? Why are you running? Eve! Dude, fucking pile driver. What are you doing, Mary? Shut up. If only you'd been good and waited there. Mary, I knew it. Stay away. Yo. Why? Got her. Aw, she dropped her rose. Eve, are you okay? I'm sorry I'm late. Aw. Whoa, Eve. Sorry, it must have been scary, but it's okay now. You might not believe me, but Mary, she isn't human. She's one of Giraccino's works. She's like those painting women who came after us. I didn't spend enough time with her to really notice. It's dangerous to stay with her, even if I had just been a little later there. You might feel a bit sorry for her, but we need to get away now. Alright. I don't think there's anything left below. But I really want to send you back into that demon room, dude. Alright, I'll save. Yeah, alright, let's go. Come on, Gary. Looks like these stairs go down. Alright, Eve, step back. Whew, just how many statues did I push today? Oh well, let's go. Gary doesn't look particularly strong, if I'm honest. Aw. Shooting stars. More shooting stars. I don't like that. Can I go back? Why are there crayons now? Ooh. Oh, that does damage me. I kind of knew that, but I wanted to check anyway. Sketchbook. I like this area. Well, now, this is a significant change in atmosphere. But it's nothing we can't handle. Let's go, Eve. A tulip bud. Why hasn't this one bloomed, I wonder? Yeah, look at this. The clock isn't ticking. Portrait of a person. A bookcase. What? These are all storybooks. Bulletin board. It doesn't have anything in it. It's just a bulletin board. Oh, it's locked. Why can't I use a cartoony key to get in? It's locked again. Does the sign say something? Down to gallery. Oh, butterflies. I think. Honestly, it's hard to tell. Butterfly Park. Alright, well, now I know. It's locked. Looking closer, there's text on the door. There are instructions on the pink building. Read them to open this door. Such a kind message. It wraps around to suspicion. Oh, Gary, you're such a card. Blue room. The door is frozen over. Alright, good to know. Locked. A pond. Field water. Can I dip my rose in? The rose wilted slightly. Alright, I tried. That sucks. I actually don't remember that. That's cool. Instructions. The pink key is always kept in the toy box. The toy box, I used as a key there. Let's find it, Eve. Yeah, locked. What is that? Eve, what is it? Did you find something? It seems Gary doesn't see it. Oh, it's me! And Gary can't see that I'm dangling. Nice. I'm glad they have normal, world things in here, not just the, evil paint stuff that'll kill me. So where's the toy box? Locked. Alright. I can only go in one house so far, I think. This is still frozen. There's a snake. I can't really interact with him at all. Alright, you're locked. Oh, you're open now. Some sort of red fruit. I guess this is a coat hanger. A bucket. take it. Nice. Stuffed rabbit. Oh, hello. Ebe, Gary, where are you? Oh. Oh. I actually feel kind of bad for Mary. She just wants to be real. Don't tell me that was... She's after us. Alright, kids, you know what to do. Get her. Alright, well, we got the bucket. So, fill a bucket. Can I stare into the water? What's that do? Eve, make sure you don't fall in while you're spacing out. Man, just let her relax. She's had a rough day. What does that say? Tootie? Oh, it's no, that's all Japanese. Because this game is made by Japanese. Right. Made in Japan. Poured water from the bucket. Is there a key in there? Gallery key. Nope, not here. Is this the gallery? Use the gallery key. Cool. Oh, look, it's us. Pandora's box, huh? Oh, and the little doll's playing too. Open it. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I wonder what all that was. Oh, there's something left in the box. A little mirror. Well, let's hope. Oh, yeah, I get it. Because Pandora and her box. Oh, shit. Hello. It's a weird little butterfly. Can I talk to you? Can I interact with you in any way? Alright, I guess fuck me, alright. So now I think I have to find all those symbols somewhere. Warm sunlight. Put down mirror. Oh, nice. Blue, 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 blue. Ah, the ice on the door melted. I see now you reflected the sunlight. Not too shabby. What was this again? So, like, 1, 2, 3, do. Or maybe we just have to find all those symbols. Yeah, I'm actually totally lost, if I'm honest, but it's fine. Locked. There's a height symbol on the door. Oh, there's a hanged man over there. I don't know if I saw him before. There's a single apple here. Can I? Alright. Can I go in here? Nope. I haven't seen the toy box. I thought Pandora's box might be it, but I don't think it is. Oh, hey! Bulletin board. There's a spiral on the bulletin board. So I think I have to just look at all this stuff in order. So don't press. Start with the heart, which I think was here. I shouldn't have done this yet. So yeah, this corner we have the sun. Actually, I wish I had a piece of paper nearby. I could write this all down. Let's see if I can do something about that. Un momento. I'll set something up here just so I can keep track of where everything is. Sure, whatever. Pen. Alright, so sun is up here. Make sure that is the heart symbol. Oops. Good. Uh-oh. Clicked off of it. And what's over here? Stare into the water. Ah, the moon. That's good to know. Alright, and what's in this area? I forget, is the apple a symbol? Just in case, I'm gonna put it down. And then this one has... Can't really see anything. Oh, that's just the center. Oh, there's that scared the fucking shit out of me, but it's fine. Butterfly. This butterfly's wings has an eye pattern on them. Oh, I see. That's it. Alright, so that's cool. Got the eye. Is there anything on the sign? Nope. Oh, there's a mouth? I guess I'll put mouth. I'm glad I opted to do this because, yeah, I don't think I'd remember this without writing something down. Oh, and the swirly gig. And then finally, what's over here? Is it inside? Clock isn't ticking. Portrait of a person. Bookcase. Star symbol. Alright, so. Alright, so that should be everything. I'll just keep you up here. Yeah, hopefully this is an apple. Otherwise, I don't know. The only other thing I could think is the Hanged Man. I guess let's just do it. See what happens. Alright, so we want to start with the heart, which was here. Next is the eye, which is here. Next is the moon, which is here. Sun. Star. Swirly. Apple. Oh crap, what was that last one? Was it mouth? I mean, it would be, but... Huh. That does not look like a mouth, though. I guess I drew lips, so... that's on me. But, yeah, that just looks like this weird sort of letter U, I guess? Alright. Oh, is that not the... building unlocked? Pink key is always kept in the toy box. guess. Is it this one? I believe she pushes us in, doesn't she? Oh, spoilers. I'm glad I said that while I'm playing it. Oh, this is a toy box. It's rather big, but at any rate, it said that there was a key in here. I can't see the bottom. Is there really a key in there, I wonder? Wanna see? Aye! Uh-oh, I remember this part. Dun, 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 dun. Huh, wonder what that could be. See a little red pixel above me? Oh, you have your red rose and Gary's not here. There are petals on the ground. Mannequin's looking this way. Smiling blue doll. Oh, now I see the blue dolls. Headless statue. More petals. Smiling blue doll. Broken down toy train. Gotta find my boy Gary among other things. Like my heavily damaged rose. See if I can find the key. I don't know if I need it. Headless statue. Doll. Statue. Do I look at you guys? Yeah, I guess I'll wake Gary up. Oof. I hit my head. Eve, you're okay. You definitely still have your rose. I'm hurt all over. Huh? What? No fractures or anything, right? Well, you can still walk, so I'm guessing not. Don't scare me like that. At any rate. This place is full of scribbles. Is this the toy box? We fell in from the upper floor. After she pushed us. Well, let's look for the key and get out. You look kind of pale. Are you really okay? What? You lost your rose? That's not good at all. Let's find it quick. Save the game. Let's see. Oh, is this the rose? Not many petals left. We better recover it fast. Is there a vase around? Mannequin. I'm surprised that's all that was. For some reason I thought she took it. Headless statue. Doll. Doll. Statue. Doll. 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 I didn't see any vases. Vases. I feel like there was one in here, but it's super hard to see like the realistic stuff in this. Yeah, because there's a broken train that looks real. This is gonna take me way too long, guys. I'm sorry. It's just super hard to see the realistic stuff. This would not happen if I were here in real life. I would be able to see the vase with my very big eyes. Mannequin. Come on. This isn't fun. Come on, gamers. Blue doll. Petals, blue doll. I like the creepy drawing of the mannequin. I wonder if am I literally just going to sweep up and down? Or check everything? Have the statue. Doll. 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 Oy vey. It's a lot, guys. It'd be worse if it wasn't a realistic vase and I just had to find it. Alright, come on. I'm really near the end of the game, though. So as long as I can get through it. Is it on the track somewhere? We got the red and blue roses with her yellow ones. I don't know why this is so hard, man. I feel like it really, really should not be. Can I just tape these pedals back on? Does that count? Doom, 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 doom. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I might just have to look it up. As embarrassing as it is, because I'm sure it's in this room, it's probably obvious. Alright, one moment, guys. I'm gonna try to figure this out so it's not completely boring for me to watch. Yeah, it's been about, I want to say, 8 years since I played this game. Oh, I have to find the key. Oh, that's even harder to see. Oh, that's so hard to see. Uh-oh, I don't like this. No wonder I couldn't find the vase. I don't think there is one down there. That's mean. Don't tell me to look for a vase thing, Gary. Just like before. Oh, I think everything wakes up and tries to kill me. I've only got one hit. Oh, and the book closes too. Luckily those things didn't want to kill me. That was nice of them. Let's see if this is enough. Did this room change? I think it might have, Gary. Thorns block the way. Thoroughly blocked. Telling us not to go up then. Burn them? I suppose that'll work. Please slip my it completely slipped my mind, even though I have a lighter. Alright, let's burn these. Hang on, what's out here? Alright. Huh, this room. This isn't the toy box, is it? More importantly, see that, Ib? The painting on the far wall. I think I've seen it before. Let's take a look. Uh-oh. Mary, who's there? Ib, Gary, you're both okay? How'd you get into this room? Leave. Mary, you. Don't take another step. What? Leave right now. No. Leave! Oh, yeah, that's right. That's fun. Burn the painting. There's no other option. Please stop. Wow! No! Uh-oh. Well, that's Mary. I feel kind of bad. I have to say, girls sure can be scary. Are you kidding me, Gary? Well, anyway, it burned off a lot more violently than I expected. Are you okay, Ebe? The glass shattered after all. I'm glad it didn't kill you. The mannequins broke on you and you died, but glass shooting in your face, that was fine, huh? Alright, whatever. Well, we both seem okay. Well, let's get going. Oh. That's loud. Anyway. A palette knife sits among a pile of burnt paper ashes. She really wasn't human after all. Real shame. I do feel kind of bad we murdered Mary. She didn't really have much of a choice. But it is what it is. So, there's no water. Alright, well, in any case. Wait, can I go in this? Oh, I think I could already. No, I couldn't. I had to go in this one. Pink key, pink key. I remember now. Ah! Back to normal, I see. Whoa, it's dark. Watch your step, Ebe. The black room. Oh! This place looks familiar. It's pitch black outside. There are pamphlets here. Oh, you're not going to tell me the controls now. Hang on. This is episode 5. Pitch black. Lady taking the newspaper. The hanged man. Couplet towers. Oh, when did she learn that word? Worry. Misshapen diamond. The lady in red. Bitter fruit. Spectacle of century's end. When did she learn spectacle? Wariness. Taste cleansing tree. Fusion. Your dark figure, enlightenment, and blank world. Once you go in, there's no going back. All the time here will be lost. Will you still jump in? You don't know one of the words. Uh-oh. I think I might have not gotten the good ending. What's this big mural? Fabricated world. Hey, isn't that the former gallery? Does this mean if we jump into this, will it go back there? But how are we meant to jump into a painting? What? Ebe, look, the frame! Now might be our chance. Let's go! Yes, I'm really in. Hurry up, Ebe. Ebe? Ebe, what's wrong? Come on. Ebe, I finally found you. That's my mom. Sheesh, I was looking everywhere. Don't just go running off places on your own. Your father's waiting for you too, see? Let's go, Ebe. Hey, Ebe, what are you doing? Come up and over here. Eve, how many times have I told you, don't go following strangers? Hey, it's not scary, okay? You'll be fine. Eve, listen to your mother. Don't go with some stranger. Do you want to never see your mother and father again? Eve, I'll pull you over. Come with me. Grab my hand. Eve! I'm definitely going with Gary. He's cool. He's cool and handsome and brave and strong and has a cool blue rose. Huh? You can't remember what you were doing. Blank world. You don't know this word. Did I forget all of the words I learned? Blank on table. You don't know this word. Reserved seat. Death of the individual. Yes, I don't remember any of these couplet. Oh, I don't remember that either. Oh, that sucks. She has no memory. Nice and bright outside. Where are my parents at? Oh, maybe they're not here. Guys, what if I'm alone? Actually, I do think you can find them, but I want to make sure I can before I start finishing this game. Da -da. Uh-oh. Guys, I don't see him. Oh, did that painting disappear? Oh, hello. Dot. What is it, little lady? What's this statue? Ah, this? It's called embodiment of the spirit, apparently. Of spirit, apparently. When I look at the sculpture, I feel somehow sorrowful. I wonder why. Ah, I'm sorry if I said anything to trouble you. Never mind what I said. Well, bye. There's my mom. Oh, there she is. There you are, Eve. Oh, were you looking at this? Wow, this is really great. It represents a person's heart, I suppose. I wonder if you have such a beautiful rose in your heart, Eve. Let's have a look around. Have you looked at anything else? Hope we find some more things you like. Alright. So, tragically, was not the best ending. Wasn't a bad ending, because I'm not trapped in the evil world forever. But, save clear data. Of course. Nice. Yeah, so that wasn't the best ending I could have gotten. I got a pretty good ending. Oh, you're gonna restart the game on me? But yeah, that's the okay ending. Like, you don't remember what happened, but you're not dead. I know what you have to do to get the good ending, I just don't remember what triggers it. Well, okay, never mind. I remember what triggers it, I don't know what to do. I guess that makes more sense. It has to do with your certain inventory items you get. I won't spoil it, I guess. I'm not playing through it again, certainly not tonight, but, yeah, I won't be playing through it. I'm gonna think about streaming it, next year, because the remake's coming out. I don't know when it's supposed to come out, but it's one of my favorite horror games, so honestly, I would not mind, playing through it again. And it's pretty short anyway. But, yeah, that was Eve. I really liked the whole atmosphere with it. It's just really pretty, good music, good everything. The whole museum aspect. It's part of why I like Mario 64 too, I think, because it's got sort of like a museum atmosphere to it. But yeah, it's a really nice game. I like it a lot. Thank you guys for watching. This will be up on my YouTube if you want to, check back in on it. Otherwise, later this week, I'm going to be playing Castlevania and a third game that I'm going to leave a mystery, partly because I might choose to play something else, and partly because it's kind of weird and I'm excited. So, yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next stream, I guess. All right, bye.